I'm really excited. Like I was saying, I played a lot of Mercenary Kings, which was really cool, but it just wasn't as quick and rapid and manic as this. And I loved all the upgrades and stuff, but it wasn't as instantly fun.
It was Mercenary Kings that reminded me of this.
Yeah, well, it's spot on. It's a great game.
And it's Metal Slug!
It's Metal Slug!
And it's the first Metal Slug Monday. And I'm Chris. And that's Mike.
Hi there.
Hello.
Mike on the mic. Metal Slug Mike on the mic. Metal Slug Monday!
It's the first of the Metal Slug Monday videos, and obviously it's Metal Slug 1, and basically the concept of Metal Slug Mondays is Metal Slug on a Monday.
I mean, it's fantastic, really. I mean, I don't know how you figured it out. The question is when do we do Metal Slug Sundays?
Just putting in some coins, everybody. Hold on.
Bloop, bloop,
a few more.
There's a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm throwing my money at the screen, but I'm not buying it."
Mike, do you have any?
Do I have any change? Yeah, I got some. What do I press to get change? Was that mine there? There you go. Thanks. Yep. Lovely. Now this is funny because those controls don't look like my controls whatsoever.
Yeah.
This isn't
Yeah, it is.
we're playing in the arcade.
Yep.
Wow, which arcade?
The arcade.
The arcade.
In the basement of the new Ready Game 5
The only
Towers.
arcade that I really played extensively was one in a water park in Spain. That was my main arcade, I would say.
I had several. I was lucky.
Oh, yeah.
We had a caravan at a seaside town back when they weren't ghost towns. So lots of arcade playing to be done in Herne Bay. Thanks very much.
I went there very recently.
Are you paying attention to this?
No, what is going on?
It's fine.
What?
Ah, here it goes. Right.
What was that?
That was my war cry, my battle cry.
Here it goes.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not going to take the bait. It's too soon. So what is my motivation for this game? What's our backstory? Who are we? What's my name? Say my name.
Thank God, I think you're one's... I think I'm Marco, but you might be Marco. So one of us is Marco.
So we're twins?
No. One of us is just called Marco.
How do I use a knife?
When you're close.
Oh, so just saying, but I'm close.
Yeah, and you can see how many
many
bombs you've got up there. Yeah, so these are the prisoners that we're rescuing. You free them, they drop guns. So you missed a shotgun back there.
Well, I got a flame. Who cares? I got a flamethrower.
You're a flamer.
I'm flaming. He's flaming. Fish? You want a fried fish? That fish gave me points.
I've always liked my Michael Powers flaming.
That's how they take him. Oh, he just got ruined.
So hold on, you asked me to organically bring up Kenan and Kel.
Said don't organically bring up Kenan and Kel.
Why?
Because it's not worth it.
So confused.
I'm
not mentioning it again, so that was your chance.
That's fine. No, I had a minor freak out on New Year's Eve when I was quite drunk about the meta nature of the Kenan and Kel show versus who Kenan and Kel actually are. And I just sat for about an hour trying to figure out who Kenan and Kel actually are. It was terrifying. I've been known to get confused and stuck on very simple concepts in life, like how the human voice works.
Counting from 1 to 10.
Counting from 1 to 10. How dogs have eyes. These things confuse me a lot. But nothing's got me as messed up as trying to figure out.
Imagine if you did hallucinogenic like acid. You'd probably cause second Big Bang. Yeah, your mind would explode to such an extent.
No, my qualm with it is that. So, there's two actors, Kenan and Kel, right? They act. They're actors. They get paid to act.
Guess what?
The Kenan and Kel show starts, and they're in front of an audience.
Guess what?
What?
I saw them playing basketball.
That's amazing.
Nickelodeon Studios.
Oh.
At Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, amazing.
I'm in the Metal Slug.
So did you ask them this question, though? Because then they're Kenan and Kel. They go on the Kenan and Kel show. They're in front of an audience. Mm-hmm. Then the curtain pulls back, and then there's another show that they're performing.
Yeah.
What is that show?
Well, it's just... Basically, they're like, what are we going to do before the credits? Oh, let's do a little skit. Let's do a little bit.
Okay, so is it a skit? Because if it's a skit, why when they're in front of the audience, in front of the curtain, do they pretend like what's going to happen actually affects their lives?
What are you doing to kill this big thing?
That's why I said I'd bring up Kenan and Kel. This is why I said this. I'd never be able to concentrate again. And I still haven't figured out the answer yet, and I refuse to do any research online because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Basically, just don't think too much about Kenan and Kel as the main thing I would take away from it.
It's basically the oldest form of fuck. It's basically like olden days.
That does explain it.
No, it really is, because think back to Shakespearean times.
Sure, yeah.
You'd get you get stuff like What's the monologue to Romeo and Juliet at the start that basically plots out exactly what you're about to see?
Okay, this is good. Okay,
Stuff to the audience like, don't worry, what you're about to see is a play, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, but in Kenan and Kel, they never say what you're about to see isn't real. They talk about it like it's real
because, Mike,
life.
it's a children's show and you have really got to spend your time in better ways, especially on New Year's Eve.
No, well, it was like 3 a.m.
You should have been asleep.
Drunk out. No, I was Kenan and Kelling.
Oh my God.
There's no explanation. They don't actually. We went back and watched old clips.
I'm
And
so glad I wasn't there.
They don't. They don't actually delineate where Kenan and Kel, the actors, Kenan and Kel, the audience performers, and Kenan and Kel who work in that grocery store end. They're technically all the same people, yet they cannot be the same people.
They are the same people.
They're not.
Yes,
Because,
they are.
Because Kenan and Kel
Only
were
the
Good
two.
Burger,
Only the
but
two that we see on screen.
But the Kenan and Kel.
Why has Good Burger got this following now? It's just awful. It was bad.
It is bad.
I was a Kenan and Kel nutcase at the
Yeah,
time
I know.
and a child, and I still said this film is bad. Good Burger,
I didn't enjoy it, but it's
more like Bad Burger.
But what else have they been in together that's not Kenan and Kel?
Snakes on a Plane.
Well, they weren't both in it, were they?
Yeah, Keenan was the one who landed on a plane, and Kel was going, I'm tired of all these motherfucking snakes, and I love orange soda.
That could be racist, but I'm not
Is
really
it
sure.
true? What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think it was Kel Kimball. I think it was probably Samuel L. Jackson who was in that film.
There was a double bill of Keenan and Kel one time that ended a series and opened the next series.
I get the fish.
Where
I died for the fish. Oh, I can get out!
Nah, but
Can't
you
get
didn't,
out.
did you? I'll just take a swig. And
What do you
I
say?
noticed I didn't pour any out in memory of you.
Oh, well.
Anyway, this is Metal Slug. What do you think, Mike? It's great, isn't it?
It's not as good as Kenan and Kel, but it's fucking great. Yeah, I haven't played this one.
These are SNK games from the arcade, playable on Neo Geo home systems. They've come to things like the Wii. I had Metal Slug First Mission on my Neo Geo Pocket Color. Amazing. Didn't look a thing like this. But I'm a huge fan of these games. Mike plays a lot of new games, not a lot of old. So he was the first. So he was the ideal first guest for the first Metal Slug Monday.
But I have played some Metal Slug. Again.
I know you have. I know you have. Well, that's good. That's good.
But again, in the arcade, so I don't know what would I tried to play Metal Slug 1, but this is not. I've not played this level.
Well, it could have been. There's so many.
But it was the arcade version. I mean, it's so good. I mean,
yeah, no, there's loads of arcade Metal Slugs.
Oh, for God's sakes! I'm on the boat.
Oh my God, that was
Both on the
awful.
boat. Thank God. Thank God we've earned so many lives naturally and not by cheats.
No, we put we sacrificed all our laundry money to play
Yeah,
this.
I mean that's why we're naked now.
Yeah, I've been wearing stinky clothes for years in preparation for Metal Slug Mondays because it's going to be a week. It's going to be a running series, and we're going to need all the quarters.
But you've already spent them already, so how are you going to pay for next week's Metal Slug Monday?
I just want to know how common in America still are laundromats.
I think really common.
Why?
Because people live in those big apartment
No,
buildings.
but why do they have... Yeah, I've lived in flats with washing machines in.
I haven't.
What?
Back at uni, I guess. Oh, I can do it! I can never do that.
That's a flat, is it? Uni halls accommodation is a flat, is it?
I mean, it depends if you call it a flat or an.
I would call it halls. That's why they call it halls.
I mean, yeah, it's a halls, and that didn't have a laundry department. So I mean, no, it must be right because it's such a. What else would they do with the quarters that they've all got?
I don't understand. Well, Metal Slug Mondays.
But it's not a thing yet. We've only just started
No,
it.
we've got a line of
Okay,
Americans.
so we can get off of this.
Kill
boat.
these guys,
We
kill
can
these
get off the
guys.
boat. I'm not sinking on this boat one more time. I can't handle it. You're on your own.
I love slitting their throats.
Well, that's grim.
No, they're bad guys, man.
What? Oh, fuck. This,
That's how you get out of there, Mike. Bada bing, bada boom.
This is some
Bada
kind
bang.
of.
Go on.
The shotgun's amazing. It's just incredible.
Shit.
This is my big eternal question, Mouse. Like, why the hippies always the ones that get captured? What possible intel use could they have for
Because
the enemy?
they're against war. So what are soldiers going to do? Kidnap people who hate war.
But what? Do SK do anything anymore?
Probably not. It's the mystery of all the old devs. Why don't Sega make anything in-house anymore? What happened to SNK? You know, what happened? I mean, did Nintendo make anything in-house anymore?
It must, I guess.
Never do they, though? What they used to pump out, like you said in the 1080 vid.
Oh, that was nostalgia. Well, you're still very wrong about
bollocks.
1080 versus SSX, but that's okay.
Well, it's my opinion, isn't it? So, quote, just because I differ in opinion than you doesn't make me wrong. Michael Power years ago.
I say that?
And I was like, and that was when I just met you, and I was like, You know, he's really right about
That's a
that.
good point.
Because I was giving you a hard time for liking Kate Nash at the time.
Oh, she's still great though. Why do you always get the Metal Gear? I free the dude.
Sorry, I jump in it by instinct,
Yes.
but you should also
There's
be.
so many of these guys, and they're all twins.
Yeah, they definitely are
It's
twins.
insane.
If there's this many.
This makes no sense.
No, but yeah, you were like, hey, man. Just because I've got a different opinion doesn't mean I'm not. And I'm like, wow, he's wise.
Wow.
And then I found out you weren't like
How long did
that in any
last?
way.
How long did the wisdom train last?
Later that day.
Later that day. Later that day.
Later that conversation.
Later that sentence.
Still on Kate Nash.
Still on. I'm still on Kate Nash. She did one Halloween. She did a whole reenactment of the Buffy musical episode. And if you don't think that makes her the best,
No,
humans
that
ever
does
lived,
sound scary.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Like in London, and I could have potentially gone if I'd known it existed or knew people who were going or had a ticket. I could have gone.
Dude, she can't fucking sing.
Well, that's very true, but then nor can Sarah Michelle Gellar, and she still nails many songs in the Buffy musical.
I would back Sarah Michelle Gellar in a sing-off against Kate Nash. I put all the money I have in the world on Sarah Michelle Gellar. SMG. And I'm sorry, but she'd take Kate Nash to town, you know, because plus she's much fitter.
Much fitter.
Why do you like that? It doesn't go with the rest of your music taste as well. I mean, which is admittedly, I was about to say bad. That's too harsh. Not bad, but shall we say
incomplete?
Yeah, I was gonna along the lines of you need
mixed
more.
Bag.
You need more educating.
Yeah, true. But
how's
also
the Smashing Pumpkins playlist going?
Finished it. Very good. Excellent.
Finished it?
Yeah, loved it.
No. Finished it.
This is how I listen to music.
It's not a one and done. No, it isn't. Finished it.
Okay, what I do when I listen to music, I'll pick out the songs I like the most from it, and then they'll go into my kind of playlist. I listen to music now, and there were very, very many of them that were very, very good. That I didn't
How
know
did it
about.
work out for you? Did you like it?
So bits of backstory. My Christmas present from Chris was he designed me a very nice Smashing Pumpkins Spotify playlist.
Because a while ago you said, your little face. I love it when you tell stories like this because you're like, wow, I really liked Today by the Smashing Pumpkins, and was it you and Alison?
Yeah.
Me and Alison went along to see them, and yeah, it's just a bit too heavy, really.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the rest of them was heavy. I thought Pumpkins would be more today, less
yesterday. Am I right?
Yesterday. So you compile me a playlist of all of them.
Yeah, you have to not die for any of your rescues to count.
Are you fucking?
So it's really harsh. So it is an arcade game, and we are using infinite credits today. Yeah. I mean, we are using all of our laundry quarters today.
Oh, so
but
many.
you know, it's still there is a punishment there, isn't there? You know, so try not to die.
So there's no point saving them unless we don't die. But I guess you get kit from them, I suppose.
They still get to live. They still get to escape and be free.
I don't feel like it's worth them living. They don't look like they got a fulfilling life. Their beards are totally unkept. They don't use beard oil like some people who have beards do. They look at him running. Look at him.
Okay, let's do it.
So yeah, the Smashing Pumpkins playlist was spot on. Yeah,
I love the Pumpkins, and obviously I love their heavy side as well. I've only seen them once, but I was disappointed because they played all new stuff, and they did the sin of changing all their existing songs to unrecognizable jams.
Well, I like it when they'll mix up a little bit, but yeah, if they just really fuck it up. That was excellent. I think my favourite song on there. Disarm, yeah, exactly. Yeah, do you know that was me the one, or do you just?
Wow, it's a bit of a banger, isn't it?
It was gorgeous. It's the one that really.
I covered it in my first band that I was in.
Yeah.
Don't know what we were called at the time, but let's go with The Silver.
The Silver.
No, The Silver.
The Silver.
Named after our bassist. If not, it was Petrol Red. Anyway.
Oh, Petrol Red.
But we covered.
It's like that Mario level.
We covered Disarm, but we had a female singer.
Okay.
And for ages, she didn't change the lyric and would sing "I used to be a little boy," and I found it very funny. That's the end of that story.
Where have I gone? Am I dead?
Press start.
Oh god, we're back in the game.
Press start.
Oh thank god. That's got to blow up. That's got to blow up. That's got to blow up. Yes! Teamwork!
Yeah, exactly.
It's not working.
These games...
Literally not working.
Oh, you just forget how good they are.
That's great though. I love the big arrow. Imagine actually that real world design of designing a button and having a big arrow in real life. I'm doing something wrong.
This boss reminds me as well of Contra, the Contra games.
Oh,
the Contra games are so hard, and for me, bollocks.
For your bollocks.
And for my bollocks, I'd put my bollocks on Metal Slug any day while it's sleeping.
Well, Contra's a bit more intense.
So hard. It's just insane. I mean, just
how would that
just
kill me?
ask the teens over at the Teens React channel what they think of Contra.
They did like a 20-part series of The Last of Us. I mean, and then they did Adults
Oh
React
my
or
God.
Elders React The Last of Us.
Elders.
It's incredible. Like I didn't know. I always think they did like one video every 6 months because that's what you see. But they pump out the content. Shut up.
Still haven't finished
Shut
it. Still haven't finished it. Still haven't had it
great
spoiled
game.
for me, unbelievably.
That's incredible.
I'm waiting for the movie, aren't I? No, I'm joking.
Like all best books and games.
Yeah.
Fantastic game. Last of Us. I was way too harsh on it when I first played it. I was just like,
Oh, no.
that was great. But I knew it would be great, so it wasn't that impressive. But when you think about it, out of it's a phenomenal game with some very incorrect story choices, I would say. But I'm sure many people would disagree with me.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, of course I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm going to finish Last of Us. But I finished Half-Life 2 about 10 years after it came out. So this time.
I've finished it. I was going to say I finished it a year later. I platinumed it a year later. That's not quite the same thing.
What are you playing at the moment, Mike, apart from Metal Slug?
Well, it's the start of... I've been on a bit of a Lego game hiatus.
Oh, yeah. How's
And
Dimensions? We haven't
It's
built
good.
it yet.
It's fun, yeah. I mean, it's simplistic, and the Lego stuff is the actual using the you have the pad with the Lego pieces to move around. It's a fun thing, but actually it's a bit too involving because there's a lot of time you have to like get up, go over to the pad, and move a player left. So I've had to set up a seat right next to the TV because you're constantly having to switch them around, which is cool.
You
bit
can't
different.
set it up. You can't set it up next to where you're sitting.
It's got a long cable, but like I wouldn't reach. We're about
It's so
5 feet back. You can't get
We're
that
so
far.
old.
Yeah, I know.
How old are you now, Mike? I don't want to get your age wrong.
29.
A 29-year-old and a 30-year-old review Lego Dimensions. Well, it's quite good, except you have to get up all the time and put the Lego on the thingy. And I don't like it. And then I have to go and have my nap. 8 out of 10. More Portal content.
Oh, the Portal content.
I haven't done it yet. Is it amazing?
Amazing is a strong word. It's
I'm
good.
facing
It's
the wrong way.
It's very good.
So are you.
I'm facing the right way.
No, you were.
Shut up. I copy everything you do. If you haven't noticed yet.
Oh, no.
The Portal content in Lego Dimensions is
Wow,
brilliant.
you're right. You even died there. Thanks.
It's
Solidarity.
It's no, it's not game changing, but it's really impressive. The whole thing is really impressive. The amount of voice
Did you
actors.
see that?
The amount of voice actors they got to do stuff is impressive until you get to the Ghostbusters content, and they've just held a microphone up to the TV while Ghostbusters plays.
Oh,
Recall
no,
that for that.
really?
Yeah. It
Okay,
sounds
get in
terrible.
the slug.
Yeah.
Metal Gear is now forever in my heart, at least. That small blue robot
Yeah.
that's part phone.
Part whatever. The
Oh, so you're not going to be at Snatcher Part 2. That's a shame.
That's fine. No, I enjoy it. But I'll enjoy watching.
But you're the one who keeps the pervy lot in line.
This is true. I try my best.
Well, look for Snatchers Part 3, 4
Oh my god.
and
5,
beyond
6, 7.
coming soon.
And yeah, so the Lego, the Lego, I'm back on the Lego, and Lego Avengers comes out in a couple of weeks as well. So it's going to be back to the old days of playing Lego games non-stop.
Do you have Disney Infinity?
No,
I want to know. I want to know from someone I know
I
and
messaged you
trust.
back. My friend's nephews.
No, I
But
need.
then he played it, and he's not. He knows his games. He said
How old?
Oh no, my mate who's our age.
Oh,
Played it and said it was decent fun. And the reviews all said the
man.
version 3 is improved, but that's why I never bought it because I thought I'm just not going to enjoy playing it.
because if all the characters play, if it plays really well and all the characters, because I like
Well, I think
where
it
the Lego games are now, but I've never really liked its core gameplay.
Yeah,
It's too simplistic.
Very simplistic. But I love collectathons. So
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck
I'll pick
you,
on that.
other tank.
But no, as far as I can tell, that's the thing. It's just yeah. It looks like you're like
Tanks run over humans, Mike.
why?
I don't know.
Oh
God.
I did play. I played the World of Tanks beta on PS4. That is some game.
It's been out for a while now.
I
hasn't
know,
it? Just
but
not
it's
on
out on
PS4.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Oh, finally gone home. I can finally
Oh.
play Gone Home.
Yeah, that's coming outside.
Did you get Amplitude?
Did
you get Amplitude?
No, I
What?
really want to.
Why
There's
not?
loads of games coming out.
Mike, it is on a Sony console. Were you
I know,
confused about
I know,
that?
but it's like £16, and I don't think I'd play it enough to justify it.
It's a concept album, and I've had one of the songs stuck in my head. I'm sorry to say, Harmonix, but to an annoying extent.
I was definitely going to play it, but then it's just,
And now I've forgotten it, haven't I?
of course, yeah, you can hum it now. You can only hum the Metal Slug theme tune, which is everyone knows.
There it is.
It's yeah, I could be tempted, but also Banner Saga came out today. I really want to play that because I started playing that on PC and never finished it.
What?
Banner Saga.
Oh right, I thought you
It's
said
like
Battlestar.
Battlestar now, and there's loads of games coming out right now, and The Witness is coming out in the month. Oh my goodness,
Oh God, no!
loads of little games, and I can't handle it. If
I can handle
Amplitude
it.
had been $9.99,
Handle's my middle name. It's the middle part of my first name. Chris Sandless.
Chris Andler, folks. We died at the same time. That was really sweet.
We have to stop dying. This is being recorded, you know.
Oh my god, this has been forever known.
Oh man.
And apart from that, I'm still trying to, obviously, platinum the last Uncharted game for the Uncharted collection. So, big things going on.
I mean, to be fair, it's my first Amplitude, and you've played them before, but you have played that specific Uncharted game before, and you've platinumed it twice.
Yeah, I know. I'm questioning I've come too far now.
You slag off Mac. Like, you have no leg to stand on.
Mac platinum all three of them in like a week after they came out. So yeah,
doesn't matter. You don't have a leg to stand on. You're just slower at doing the same thing.
It's my favourite modern game series, so I'm going to play it again, aren't I?
Yeah, but you can't slag off Mac, is what I'm saying.
Why? To be fair, you slag him off more than I do.
Because I don't. But then I don't go.
Fallout 3 7 times.
Well, that's bad. It's a sickness that you guys have.
It's a sickness. Fallout 4, that was good.
Mike Power. That 2-bit PlayStation.
That 2-bit PlayStation fan. That sexy, rugged.
No one said that.
What?
No one said that.
I said it just then.
Yeah, but
deal with it.
No.
What kind of gun is this?
Can we not get that slug? That's gone forever now.
Oh, sorry, I got really excited. You can't remember me coming back.
Also, back in the day, you could get a Neo Geo console back when the Mega Drive and SNES were out. But the cartridges were huge because they were just the arcade chips encased in plastic.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So you could. It was all just so expensive though, like unaffordable, completely unaffordable.
The cartridges or the console?
It was all of it, but it was arcade perfect, like actual arcade perfect. And look at the artwork in these games, isn't it just amazing? Yeah. And you really don't see enough 2D pixel art anymore because developers say it's too expensive. And it's too expensive unless you're a small team like Shovel Knight and you're doing
Axiom Verge.
Actual 8-bit stuff. But the reason why, what's it called? The spiritual Castlevania, Blood something.
Bloodborne.
I take it you don't know the answer.
Metroid.
No, it's new.
Spiritual Castlevania. What do you mean?
Blood Omen.
Blood?
No, I think that's an actual Castlevania game.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Let's slug it up. Oh my god.
So
yeah, the artwork. I mean, it's
Bloodstained is 2.5D and it's polygons and not pixel art because not only is it really expensive to get people to do that in this day and age, now that it's not commonplace, but the talented people just aren't around anymore. There's so few people with that skill set. Isn't that sad?
But isn't the best like hand drawing now? I mean, it's or even like in regular humans writing things down is going to be a dead.
I think it's either my mind or your intonation. But handwritten, you made sound really dirty. Anyway.
I've got to listen to that back. How could that be dirty?
Hand drawn.
Handwritten. But I mean, there's obviously part of the beauty of the modern gaming scene has been the smaller games that come out, and there's obviously been
but you don't see artwork like this anymore, and I'm
worried.
worried it's going to be lost forever in the annals of history.
Because the point is, you have Shovel Knight, which is obviously
that's the exception that proves the rule.
Well, Axiom Verge was obviously a Metroid spin-off, and even Mercenary Kings.
Yeah, it doesn't look though, does it? It doesn't look. It looks like it was. It looks like modern. It looks like it was made in.
But you can never make it look
in a Unity computer, doesn't it? It doesn't look like. Yeah. It doesn't look like pixel artwork. It doesn't look like old. And I know you didn't.
Actually, do you play Axiom? You love Axiom Verge.
I can't be asked with another Metroidvania at the moment.
It's really good. But that definitely doesn't.
And you, I mean, you know. Do you know what I'm about to say? You should have done Super Metroid before going anywhere near.
I completed Super Metroid.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I completed the same way I completed Dark Souls. As soon as I got outside, that counts as completing it. They're long games.
No, that's the difference. You see, old games can be finished in like an hour. Some of them, not
the way I play them.
Not Super Metroid, but you're telling me you're gonna platinum every Uncharted game twice, and then you're gonna turn around and go, yeah, but Super Metroid takes a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mike, it's weird. Show some more respect to the reason that you're playing a bullshit.
I don't think Super Metroid.
Bullshit, hand-holdy, linear, cinematic pieces of AAA shite like Uncharted. The reason
I'd
why
say
you're
that's a bit
playing
off.
that, the reason why you're playing that is because
Of
of the
Super
history.
Metroid.
So show it its respect that it deserves. You can't tell me to play Axiom Verge and then tell me you get outside. You really stop playing when you got outside because that's at the start.
It's not at the start. I played for like hours on end. I'm telling you.
It's disgusting.
Look,
Yeah, what?
you don't play. Yeah, respect. Talk about Final Fantasy 7 for a second, Chris.
Ugh.
No. Respect.
Look, Final Fantasy VII also owes gratitude to Metal Slug and all the games that came before it because Final Fantasy VII saw all that came before it and went, let's
do the opposite.
let's throw everything that works about gaming out of the window. And do you know what?
What?
I know the meeting. I know how the meeting went. Question: what's everyone's favourite part of the game? And everyone in the room goes, the characters, the story, the gameplay, the controls. And the head guy goes, close. It's actually the option screen. And we're going to make our whole game one giant option screen.
By
with
all accounts,
text
the characters, the story, and Final Fantasy 7 are decent.
And at one point, we're going to take away, say, the sound options. That's going to be unaccessible. But we're going to rename that sound option Aerith. Both pronunciations there.
Very strange.
Sorry, I'm back in the thing.
Very strange history lesson we're getting. Final Fantasy
I jumped out to let you in, but looks like when you jump out,
It blows up.
it turns to kamikaze mode.
No.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy VII certainly went, oh, look at all these visible graphics that came before us. Let's do away with them. Right
Well, you
snap.
can get them in the old combat scene. Yeah. Metal Gear Slug.
Metal Gear
How
Slug.
can you not say Metal Gear? Metal Gear.
Like this.
Say it. You can't
Metal
say it.
Gear.
Oh, yep, told you.
So hard.
I thought their hats were mines.
No, their mines are hats. It's the other way around.
Oh, shit. You just blew my mind.
They're little Devo hats, aren't they?
Can I save the woman with a cat?
Crag that whip. What is she doing to that cat?
Let's find out.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, lady. What's she doing to that cat?
is violating that
She's
cat.
humping the cat. You've heard the old phrase, hump the cat, yeah?
I hope you all enjoyed the video that came before this, played by my two little cats, Mikey and Leo. Great stuff, guys.
Wait, what?
Yes, indeed, Mike. You'll have to wait and see.
Oh, God.
I have died. It's a good job I haven't done laundry for 2.5 years.
Can you throw grenades at the... Yep, you can throw a grenade at the helicopter.
Yeah.
That's spot on. Oh, you can kill it with them as well. So
Did you have... when did you get your N64?
I can't figure it out. I think launch year. I mean, it was at Christmas.
97?
It was at Christmas.
What did you get? It was GoldenEye. With GoldenEye.
I feel like it had to be an Ocarina with it. No, I had Mario 64 with it, definitely. I don't think it was a launch. Yeah, it was the
man.
GoldenEye bundle.
Bomb that wall. Yeah.
It was the GoldenEye bundle. So what was that? 90.
Gold pad.
Yep.
98.
That was Christmas '98 then.
Jump in the thing. Yeah.
So I was a year late.
Oh, come on now. I was trying to do that to him. He did it to me.
So you think I got it in '98 then if it was the GoldenEye bundle?
So, I really could have shortened this to, did you play Turok?
Yes. No, I played Turok Dinosaur Hunt.
That was... what
That's the one.
That was what I wanted to know, yeah.
No, but isn't there like... No, but there's a few Turoks that weren't there.
Yeah.
I played
I
one-
was thinking of the first
I
one.
played one with a multiplayer mode, and you could play as the Velociraptor, and you could jump on people's heads and claw them to death, and it was
Is that Rage Wars?
glorious. No.
Or 2, Seeds of Evil.
Seeds of Evil, yep, it was Seeds of Evil.
Cool, so I just got 1 and 2, and I'm thinking of doing it.
Yeah, they've been re-released, haven't they?
No, N64 ones I bought them.
Yeah, no, I didn't play the first one, because I saw it. The
Oh,
other,
there we go.
the first Turok is being
Hey,
re-released.
Tank! I need you.
Oh, get out!
you.
Turok
Back
1 is
again.
being re-released in HD,
Oh,
inverted
man.
commas.
Is it?
It looks terrible.
Does it? Oh,
It
that's a
looks
shame.
awful.
Well, I
of
mean,
course
at
it
the very
does,
least,
but-
they'll just get rid of the fogging and
Yeah.
clean it up.
Yeah, I mean,
which
yeah,
is
exactly,
All they really
But
can
it was,
do.
yeah, no,
I
you're
mean,
right, it was Seeds
did
of
you
Evil.
see the wave race video?
No, I watched 1080.
No, it's hard to see the wave race video because it's so small.
right.
So, yeah. I think when possible, I'm going to do N64 plays on the original dead format. I'm dead.
I don't know how you're not, how you supposed
This
to not
fire
die?
truck's supposed to.
You can't,
oh my
you can't
god!
roll, can you, or anything? It's not like block. You just
Look at
have
these
to
bosses.
not die.
Back when bosses were a thing. This reminds me a bit of a boss in Galaxy. You know when you've got a. It's got that thing on the underneath, and then it turns, and then you've got a butt stomp the
and then
glass
and
thing
the
on the
hippies
underneath.
come out, yeah.
And the hippies are like, "Take this shotgun, Mario. Let's go."
It'll help you.
Hey, did you know that Charles Martinet does the voice of Parthenax in Skyrim? Unrelated video game fact!
I don't know any of the words you just said.
Okay.
Charles Barthanax
No.
is the voice of
You've
Gravelax.
combined. Charles Martinet, do you know who that is?
No, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
He does the voice of Mario. It's pretty...
Oh, right,
pretty...
yeah.
Really? Why am I not surprised?
Why not the voice?
Oh, he knows Nolan.
Sonic,
He knows Nolan
plays
North,
Mario.
everybody, but he doesn't know the voice
Say the
of
name
Mario.
slower.
Charles Martinet.
A.
Oh my God.
Is his surname Martin A or Martin A. Dot singular letter dot?
You're overthinking. No, I can't tell. Do you know if you're over... Mike Power.
Yeah.
Do you know if you overthink things or do you underthink them? Because
I
let me tell you,
overthink pretty much everything.
you
I think
confuse
about.
yourself. But if you think it's bad for you, oh man.
And I never.
And this is coming from a guy fighting a fire truck that's been jacked up on 4 separate hydraulic stands.
Okay, you shoot left and right, and I'm going to just shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
I was doing that already.
You ruined it.
I was
You
doing
ruined
that,
it.
and then you told me to do what I was doing.
I
And
just love multiplayer games.
You did that.
If Super Metroid was 2-player, finish that in a day.
It is.
What?
I
I
don't
can't
know.
believe we're getting no points from these guys.
It's all right, Mike.
This one we are doing without dying.
Yeah, okay.
I've said it.
It's all right, Mike, because I have a plan for you and Super Metroid.
Yeah? Okay. I like it. New mission. So my statement is we're not going to die. Yeah? Sounds achievable, right?
We are going to die.
Oh, well, that's a negative way to go into a fight, isn't it?
No. I get
Knocked
confused
down.
with a pessimist a lot of times, but I'm actually
You've literally died.
a realist. Yeah.
Because that's it. Points nullified for these guys.
No, any survivors that I may have rescued before then, they're gone. But any survivors that I rescue now and then don't die.
Right, okay, fine. I get it. So you can get up to the boss and not die, and you can still...
Are you sure you get it? Because you don't understand the concept of actors called Kenan and Kel playing characters called Kenan and
You
Kel
haven't
in a
thought-
show called Kenan
You
and
haven't
Kel.
thought about it enough yet.
As
to
a
be
watcher
confused by
of
it.
stuff like Curb Your Enthusiasm, though,
Yeah.
I know a very simple concept when I see one, and it is the concept of
not.
here's a celebrity playing a version of themselves using the same name.
Them playing 2 versions of themselves.
So it's 2.
But it's not, though, because they're not actually connected, and they also are connected.
The fake versions of themselves say, "Hi, welcome to this week's play."
Yeah.
We're
They
gonna
don't
put
say, they don't say play. They talk about
Yeah,
the antics
well,
they're going to do, and
welcome to-
they go and come to
Yeah,
pass.
in this week's show, which
Yeah.
is the contemporary version, and by contemporary I mean early 1990s,
But what is the content of the show?
mid 90s.
Where is the show, and what is not the show?
So in this, oh my god, you should have written a fucking university thesis or dissertation on this, really, because
Love it.
it's wasted on this. It's wasted on me because I don't care about your.
You don't care about Kenan and Kel.
No, I do. I don't care what you're trying to do to them,
I'm not
which
I'm
is
trying
turn
to
them
figure-
into an abstract concept.
I'm trying to figure it out.
It's nothing to figure out.
There's everything to figure out. I
Yeah.
think if you can understand Kenan and Kel, you can understand the base
I do.
building
and
blocks of
I
life.
explained it to you already.
Okay, no, but okay then.
Okay,
so,
so we'll call the actors Kenan and Kel
the actors
Prime.
who walk about day-to-day life, they were in Good Burger. They do other things like Kenan's now on SNL and Kel was in Mystery Men.
So the actors we'll call Kenan and Kel Prime.
Yeah, lovely.
Then the Kenan and Kel who introduced the show are Kenan and Kel A.
Yeah.
And then the Kenan and Kel who are acting in the show are Kenan and Kel B.
It sounds very simple, except that Kenan and Kel A refer to what happens with Kenan and Kel B as
Because
being
they're
themselves.
putting on a play or
But they
show.
never ever reference the fact that that's not
They
real.
do. They
in fact,
do. They
Kenan
do.
and
They
Kel-
say, "Oh, it's a show," or "This week's show,"
Sure.
or "We got a good show for you," meaning it's a show. It's
But-
literally all there in that sentence. Show.
No, but the stuff that happens to Kenan and Kel B also happens to Kenan and Kel A because Kenan and Kel A reference stuff as actually happening in their lives.
But Kenan and Kel A are playing. It's all just the same thing. It's all just here's a play that we're going to do. Do you know anything about Brecht?
Absolutely.
Do
But,
you?
Yes.
Well,
Well, love
it-
playing with the audience's expectations.
Well, no. It's the feeling of alienation and hey, audience, you're watching a play, so don't get confused. I personally hate
but
it.
they do confuse me because I'm confused.
You're easily confused though.
I'm not. I don't think you're thinking about it as hard enough. So it gives. But again, there was an episode I watched.
I've already solved it, and you are
haven't.
just.
Kenan
no, but you don't-
says.
yeah.
Kenan A says.
Shoot the gun at the things.
Today I'm
That's
going to get a
awesome.
girlfriend, and then in the show He gets a girlfriend in the behind the curtains.
Already explained it.
No, because
I've already
they're
explained
different Kenan and Kels.
Hey,
and they're also the same.
go back and rewind because I've said it once on a recorded medium, and therefore I don't need to repeat myself. But I will for your benefit. Kenan and Kel, like in a Shakespearean way, they come in front of the curtain and say, "Hey, we're going to put on a good play or show behind the curtain." It's an act. We're going to act for you now. We're Kenan and Kel A, and now we're going to pretend to be Kenan and Kel B. Hey, like Romeo and Juliet opening monologue. Here's what's going to happen. It then happens, and it's the end.
They're not Romeo and Juliet when they come out and do the monologue, though. They're not them. They're the actual actors.
You're a nutcase. No. Kenan and Kel Prime, you may have noticed, are not referenced because Kenan and Kel Prime have no play. They don't make an appearance on the show at all. Kenan and Kel Prime are the actors who play Kenan and Kel's A and B, who are one and the same.
But they can't be one and the same because, like you say, it's a show. So it's not real. So the show
A and B
Kenan and Kel B is a show.
A and B are one and the same, but yes, they are both fictitious.
Okay, here's a question then. Does Chris exist? Not you, Chris the shopkeeper. Does he exist in the world of Kenan and Kel A?
No, yes, but in the world of Kenan and Kel A, he's an actor, maybe with the name Chris or not, but definitely not.
I don't think the one constant is that everyone is the same person.
He definitely doesn't run a store, but he has that same haircut.
Well, of course, but then the actor who plays Chris in Kenan and Kel A's universe, because they are separate universes. Is what you've got to understand. They're also the same.
You've brought
universe.
your nerdy sci-fi comic book ways to that,
yeah,
and that's why I've said all along that you're overthinking it.
No, I think that the problem is they delineate themselves as different and the same, and that's where it gets sticky.
No, but children understand it.
Well, they don't think about it. They don't. What you realize
because there's nothing there to think about, and
there is.
You're the kind of guy who likes to go to. You're the kind of guy who will see 20 jackets sewn to the back of chairs and gone, yes, what does yeah, where basically there's nothing to think about, so move on with your life.
There's everything to think about.
Mike, you've only platinumed Golden Abyss once, I imagine.
Yeah.
So maybe you've got to do a little less thinking. Well, there's definitely none of that going on.
There was
a little less
there
thinking.
was no platinum for Fight for Fortune though, so that was a real shame.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was a card game, you know.
Yeah, but it's.
There were trophies. Oh, don't get me wrong. There were trophies in Fight for Fortune.
Yeah, it's
and
a disc.
And I got them.
It was a retail game.
Fight for Fortune.
Right?
No, Fight for Fortune was a card game that was downloaded on Vita.
No, but but it was released in shops, right, on a Vita card.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was like a £3 download.
Oh really? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
Fight for Fortune.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was digital only. I would say. I would. I'll bet that.
I mean,
pizza.
Steve said, and this is Steve saying this, that you are the worst person to watch films with.
Yeah, well, you've said that.
And you've just
said that as well.
No, but Steve said it. Steve said it while we were recording. Anyway.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fine. He's on record.
But now you've convinced me. Now you've convinced me that probably carries over to plays as well. Because at the end, when they come out and bow, you're like,
"Oh,
so what?
No.
Hold on.
So you don't get it?
Why are the characters? Hold on, in front of the curtain. That's Aladdin.
So you don't.
Aladdin's in front of the curtain.
But you don't get it because Aladdin.
And so's Buttons.
But Aladdin doesn't come on and say, "Hi, I'm Aladdin. I'm going to go and play being Aladdin." But it's also the same Aladdin that I am now. The actor comes on and says, "I'm about to go and be Aladdin."
No, he does. Aladdin. Okay, you are so confused at the basic concept of breaking the fourth wall.
But they don't. They don't break it. They build it. They build it up. That's the confusion. They build it up when they should be breaking it. They don't break it. They just keep on building it up. They never actually go beyond it. They pull a curtain back, but actually nothing changes because they're the same people. They're the same people. They have the same life experiences. Kenan and Kel A and Kenan and Kel B have the same life experiences as each other.
No.
But they do, because they reference things that happen in their lives that then happen. What about the end when they talk about their crazy schemes?
It's acting.
Well, I don't think Kenan and Kel have acted day in their lives.
Kenan and Kel A are playing Kenan and Kel B.
But are they playing Kenan and Kel B in front of the curtain?
Yes. The curtain doesn't mean anything.
That's what I mean. That's what's confusing then.
No.
So in fact, there is no
Once
Kenan
again,
and Kel A and B.
it's such an old theatrical concept that you can't...
There was no television back in the days of theatre.
But it's... Again, that's a comment which means nothing, and all you've said...
But you just said Kenan and Kel A and B, the curtain doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
But that's the confusion then. But they're supposed to be different people, right? Because they're playing Kenan... You said Kenan and Kel A are playing Kenan and Kel B.
Yeah, but they might as well.
Therefore, they're
but
characters.
But they could literally say, so enjoy the show, take a side step to the left, and the performance has begun, because it's a performance
Very
done by
true.
fictional people.
But Kenan and Kel A's a performance as well.
I did not expect this conversation to happen during this Metal Slug Monday.
I said, don't mention Kenan and Kel.
I thought you wanted me to.
No.
But why would you tell me to mention... Why would you...
Because this was...
Do you know the best way to stop me from mentioning Kenan and Kel would have been to not have mentioned Kenan and Kel?
Well, I was drinking...
Because there's no chance in hell that I'm going to go... Ooh. Do you know what I had yesterday? A dead hippie burger. And do you know what that's a bit like? A Mondo burger. And do you know what that's a bit like? A good burger. And here it goes.
But imagine if you had. That would have been the greatest segue known to man. No, I was drinking last night. And
I know.
I knew we were doing this, and I thought, oh, God, what if I start talking about Kenan and Kel? And I texted you to say, don't bring up Kenan and Kel.
I know the Kenan and Kel theme tune so well.
So good.
But I don't know a single word.
Yeah, right?
Coolio mumbles the shit out of that
That's
one, doesn't
hilarious.
he?
I can't...
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Kenan
and
and Kel
here it
song,
goes.
na,
Na, na, na, na, na, na. Yeah, I know that bit. Those aren't words. Not words. That's fantastic, isn't it? Because usually you know at least one word. There you go.
Kenan's always Kenan. You gotta watch Kenan because Kenan is scheming
Kenan,
with
yeah.
the plan on
Yeah,
top.
there you
To
go.
take it to the top, but they're kind of in the middle because they're always getting caught. There we go.
You know all the
Kel
words.
loves orange soda, and he drives a Skoda.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. Well, anyway, don't get me started on why dogs have eyes. I can't deal with it.
What?
Don't.
What is? Do you think the dogs don't need eyes?
No,
or-
there was a point where I became very aware that dogs and humans both have eyes.
Again, do your friends put stuff in your drink?
Yeah.
Because you don't sound drunk. You sound like you're tripping balls.
Yeah.
Like big, huge balls. Who's Deg?
I don't know. I put D in, and I thought, what's another letter that goes after D? E. We'll go after E, G. It's very clever.
Well,
The
yeah. Well, at least you did 3 letters.
you're just R.
Ready?
Did we complete the game?
Yeah, we did it.
That's not the game. Not the game. That's not the whole game. That's not the game. Did we complete the game? You can talk more about dog's eyes if you want.
Yeah. So dog's eyes. Go on.
We're very different to dogs in so many ways, but yet we all have eyes, brains, lungs, tongues. Everything's very. We're so similar, and yet just so slightly different.
And we're both well hung.
Both well.
So.
But the eyes, we all have the same eyes.
Yeah. So we don't run into shit. Next.
But we all have the same eyes. But and that got me thinking about racism, of course.
What?
Well, because
Because they see in black and white and you don't.
we judge people judge people's lives and by their skin color, but yet we're so bloody similar to dogs.
Not me. I don't.
No,
do
no,
that.
sure, not you.
Not me. Well, apart from that one.
No,
Do you know that one race?
Yeah.
Oh, they're bad.
600.
But only that one race. The rest of them are good.
And but we're actually so similar to dogs, and yet if we're that similar to dogs, how similar are we to people of different colors and sexualities and religious beliefs?
That's the
If
point.
we're that close to dogs,
Very similar. We're not that close to dogs. We just have
both
eyes.
have eyes. Both
That's
have
it.
eyes,
Yeah, but
and that goes all the way because a lot of things have eyes.
yeah, that's. This is like that.
And it's just-
this is
it's
like that
insane.
animated short, isn't it?
So wait, we completed the game.
Lava,
What was the big climax?
boss.
I didn't get a sense of the story at all.
It's an arcade game. There's no story. Don't worry about it. Metal Slug Mondays.
It's really good.
We've liberated the people, except the soldiers are still living there, and
Where's
they're doing
the-
some sort of village people dance.
And there's the woman who humped the cat 7 times. She's chasing that dog now.
It
Watch
was
out for his eyes.
clearly a dog then. Young man.
What's the paper aeroplane about?
Like I said, it's like that animated short. Lava.
Oh, paper, yeah. What do you say?
Lava.
Lava. Bounden.
The
That's a
jackalope.
good one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen a
That's the same
Pixar
one.
short in ages.
Lava.
What was the Pixar short before Inside Out?
Lava.
Oh, right, there we go. And what happened in Lava?
What is? Okay, so, hold on.
Who's this? It's a little plane.
I got the letter.
What did it say? What did it say?
It said, "Dogs have eyes too," and he's gone. What?
This is me most nights, staring up at the stars, trying to figure it all out.
Going, why? And all your friends are back in the house going, oh, thank God he's gone out into the garden for his regular contemplate. Should we stick a film on? Well, Mike's out of the room. Hold on.
Finn, from Star Wars. That was a hint about the upcoming Star Wars film. Game over?
Peace forever. Now that's beautiful, isn't it? SNK.
Why was it game over?
Ah, brilliant. There I am at the top. R, followed shortly by Deg.
Hold up. I can't believe that was the whole game. It was amazing. It's the perfect length for a Let's Play.
Huh. And do you know what I say about the Metal Slug series?
Yeah?
Oh, you pretty things. I was going to try and sneak loads of Bowie song titles in, but I don't know. The conversation went a bit Kenan and Kelly. So
I think of all the things that have happened this week, Kenan and Kel is far more important than a very sad passing of Master Bowie. Poor Bowie.
What are you, Alfred, now?
What? Master Bowie.
That's it. Is there anything else you want to add?
Oh, a lot of things.
So, how was your Metal Slug experience?
Really good. That's really fun. Like, you could just play that. I mean, I could have played that for another 2 hours. Easy.
Well, maybe you should come back for the second one.
Oh, Metal Gear Mondays.
Metal Gear Mondays.
Damn it.
Should we do that as well?
Yeah, well, you have to play those games too.
Oh my God, Metal
The
Gear
old
Mondays.
ones, because I don't think Max even played the old Metal Gear on the old Famicoms.
No, but the real versions are only Japanese, are they not?
Probably. That sounds like the kind of obscure shit people like to watch people play.
Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.
Oh, here it goes.
That was too loud.
Oh, here it goes.